Hi everyone, welcome back to Be Rich. Today we're going to talk about what's happening in Europe, especially what's happening in Germany, as the conflict with Russia and Ukraine it gets protracted and deep into winter. There seems to be a crisis which is looming, which Germany is trying to fix, which is their business model is completely heavy industries are based on the supply of cheap gas from Russia, which they have been building and building on over the last 40 odd years, and they had a deep relationship with Russia, and these lines of energy, cheap energy coming through. Now, because of this conflict, they've turned off all the taps, and the industry is under enormous pressure. So, what do you think, Anand? What's happening?
No, it's not 40 years, it's about 30 years, 91 to 23,
Sorry, 30 years.
31 years. Most of Germany's industrial complex is fed on cheap gas coming in from Russia.
Yes,
And so much so they dismantle their nuclear facilities.
correct.
That article talks of BASF,
Yes,
which is manufacturing, which was used to manufacture ammonia.
yeah, huge chemical company.
Huge chemical company. They were manufacturing ammonia for acetylene or one other product.
Yes,
Now, what they now did is it is no more possible to produce ammonia. They were importing ammonia. Now, as prices have gone up, they are now saying that it is not possible to produce anything in
in
Europe.
in Germany
In
especially.
Europe,
Yes,
because continental Europe is dependent on Russian gas.
yes,
So they are now building a new facility in
China.
China, Gudong.
Yes, a 10 billion euro
Yeah.
facility.
What people are saying is whatever they created in Germany
Hmm.
is the same facility they are creating in
China.
China. But while American companies are leaving China because of fear of
Retaliation.
retaliation. So, what has happened now for Germany is
Hmm.
Germany is a poster boy for development using globalization
Always
and
been, yes.
strategic independence.
Yes,
They outsource their security concerns to the United States.
correct.
They export led growth to China. They are
Yes,
exporting a lot to China,
correct.
especially machines,
Yes, heavy
precision
machines.
machines,
Yes,
and their energy they were importing
from
from
Russia.
Russia. Now, all this was fine and dandy till everything was okay. Now, after Putin has decided to play the bad boy in Ukraine, they don't have gas, and the whole model has come
Crashing down.
crashing down, forcing German industry to scramble to find solutions.
Correct.
Okay, so far all the discussion has been about sharp inflation and how Germans will
Deal with,
react to it.
react to it. Yes,
But this is the first time now it is saying it is no more the households that are the problem. Even companies needs gas.
correct. In
And if
that,
gas,
in the article, they were also talking about one of the oldest ceramic companies, which has been there since Frederick the Great,
yeah,
and they are now in hand-to-mouth existence. It's the biggest crisis the company's faced since World War II
yes. So this ceramic company,
because they need gas to heat their furnaces.
yes. See, all this came because Germany was the first European state to have active greens in government.
Correct.
So they thought they were doing a great thing by shutting down nuclear plants and getting gas from Russia
Correct. Environmentally.
environmentally. Now what has happened is they find themselves between a hard and rock and a hard place
Correct.
because they have dismantled the nuclear
Nuclear.
plants,
Correct.
and now the price of gas is going through the roof.
They're not energy independent anymore.
They were never energy independent.
No, but with nuclear, at least they had some kind of a cushion.
They had a cushion. No, I'm
Yes.
saying now they are not energy independent.
Yes, they're very much dependent.
Hmm. This is where we discussed this several times
Hmm.
that America has a huge advantage
Huge
because,
advantage.
because
Yes.
they have their energy independent.
True.
So Russia cannot blackmail these guys.
True.
So now what is now expecting is that there is flight of industry away from Europe.
Correct. Deindustrialization is saying.
Yeah, so deindustrialization. And already there is a problem in Germany
Hmm.
because the amount of Germans
Hmm.
will soon be at the same level of 1950.
Correct.
That means all the population gains after World War II has
To
disappeared,
has evaporated. Yes.
evaporated. In fact, a lot of Germans died during World War II, and the 1950 the population was among its lowest.
Correct. That's one of the main reasons they are very open to immigrations. Any country, anywhere there's a problem.
Now,
Germany was the
traditionally
first
till
country to say, let them
yeah,
in.
now before Angela Merkel,
Hmm.
Germany was xenophobic and did not allow much migrants. You don't have a huge, they never used to be a huge Indian population.
Correct.
Till in the last 7, 8 years, they have allowed a lot of Indians in.
True. Very true.
There are two reasons for that. One, they were xenophobic, and second is the language,
Language barrier. Yes.
language barrier. So the Germans have now left a lot of people in for migration. They have a population problem, and they also have an energy problem.
This energy problem is compounded now due to this Russia
The
conflict.
main no, if there was no Russia had not invaded in
Ukraine.
Ukraine, you wouldn't have had this energy problem. Things would have gone on as normal.
True.
But what this shows is this globalization and interdependence of countries has its own risks, as
Very
they have
true.
now found out.
Very true.
And because they surrendered the security of energy to an enemy nation,
Which
what
has
has now
become an
become,
enemy
which
nation
has
now.
now become, but what was an enemy nation and became an enemy nation again.
It was
The
became
Soviet
enemy,
Union,
they became friends, now they're enemy.
yes. See, when there was Soviet Union, they were not dependent on Germany. West Germany thrived in spite of not having gas.
Correct.
In fact, you had the Berlin Wall
Correct. Germany was cut in half.
cut in half. They still survived.
Yes.
The point is, Helmut Kohl and people after him decided to take the easy way out under pressure from the Greens
Correct.
and chose easy gas from
Russia.
Russia.
Which had also at the time Soviet Union had collapsed and they were also desperate
They
to
were also desperate for
just
money
yes.
and everything was fine.
And they didn't have the money, the infrastructure to put up the pipelines. So
Yes,
Germany built the pipelines, allowed that gas to come in.
all they allowed the gas to come in.
Yes.
And that is why Europe for a long time looked other way when Putin was
Doing all kinds of
when he invaded Georgia, Chechnya,
yeah. As
annexed
long as it's doing in that side, Central Asia,
And then when he invaded Crimea, they looked the other way. When Ukraine applied to join the
NATO.
NATO and European Union, is when, and having cleared that they can join the European Union, when Putin attacked, they were left with no options. The ominous parallel is what England did in World War II. When Poland was invaded, they declared war and kept quiet. It's
Correct.
called the phony war.
Yes.
It's called the phony war.
I would say Europe has gone even one step worse than that time than UK. And
And
even begging Ukraine, even now, see if something you can draw, agree on something.
no, and to the point, till the France was invaded, the British did not get serious about the war.
No, they didn't.
So similarly, till he decided to invade and roll over up to Kiev,
Correct.
these guys were sleeping.
Correct.
So this globalization and interdependence of nations also has its limits. And Germany is now finding out by paying a very heavy
Heavy
price.
price, yes.
A lot of mom and pop shops. See, Germany is not, BSF is an outlier, big company.
Yes.
Most of German companies are small,
Small
family
industries.
owned.
Small industries.
Yes, small industries owned by family,
Yes.
making precision equipment and selling it abroad.
Correct.
So it's very difficult for them to uproot and go to China also.
Correct. Because not only do you need to set up a factory, you have to transfer intellectual knowledge also there.
Which is now banned.
Yes.
And today, Germany banned a Chinese company
Correct.
for chips
Correct.
on some problem. So,
Correct.
what I'm saying is, there is definitely a huge problem for Germany if the war does not end soon
Soon.
and this continues to drag. Germany and continental Europe will face the consequences of poor choices they made in the past.
Very true.
Thank you for watching Be Rich. If you like this content, hit the like button of my channel and turn on the bell notification. If you do not turn on the bell notification, you will not be notified every time we put out a video. Once again, I thank you for your support for Be Rich. Welcome back to Be Rich. In the first week of December, between 8th and 12th of December, I plan to be in Muscat in the Sultanate of Oman. Those who would like to see me in Oman can get in touch with my team. There's a WhatsApp number given below and there's an email ID also given below. So those desirous of getting in touch with me at the Sultanate of Oman, especially in the city of Muscat from 8th to 12th of December, can definitely contact me there. I hope to see you all in Oman soon. Thank you for watching. Be Rich. It's a great privilege and honor that so many of you in thousands have subscribed to my channel and have supported me. I have written 2 books in English, The Alchemy of Money and Ordinary Stocks, Extraordinary Profits. These books are published by us and are ready. If you want to procure a copy, send us a message to the WhatsApp number given below and my team would respond to you. If you want an Amazon Kindle copy, you can click the link below. Finally, those who wish to consult with me can send a mail to berichenglish@gmail.com. Once again, I thank you for your support. If you like this video, press the subscribe button of my channel, hit the like button and turn on the bell notification.